Lucas?
No, no team, but no man. You play a game.
Be still.
Bro, I'm finna leave the party.
Why?
Cause I ain't shit to do.
Play GTA, do something.
GTA getting boring as fuck. I wanna play that shit.
Oh, play Black Ops 3.
Dude. I wanna get some more games.
So you don't want to play GTA anymore?
Yo, CJ, we should get the crew too. We should get that.
I'm definitely not getting that. Who's that?
There's no other option.
Yo.
Huh?
Yo.
So let's get at it.
Bro, I said what?
Oh. Why don't you want to play GTA anymore?
Cause she's getting boring.
What you mean shit getting boring?
What?
What you mean shit is getting boring? How is it getting boring?
Cause it's getting fucking boring.
What?
I'm tired of playing that shit. I wanna play new games.
Why are you tired of playing GTA?
Cause I wanna find new games to play.
How is GTA getting boring right now? How is that shit boring?
Because I want to find new games to play. I don't want to keep playing the same game every day.
I know. Do you want to make a video of Black Ops 3?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Alright. Since you don't want to play GTA since it's getting boring.
Yes, she's getting too boring.
Okay. Then I guess we'll play Black Ops 3 now.
Burnout Paradise Remastered. Yo, I remember this game. Your girl don't never put no money on a card.
Wow, that's stupid.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. You know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
Oh! Go back down, CJ. Going on, quick. No, Mom.
Wow, you fucking kidding me.
That's how you didn't catch it.
Do it full screen. Oh, why would you do that? And he had the ball.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
This is so ugly.
Ugh. I'm gonna leave the party.
Where's your mic? Where's my microphone at? We didn't get it like at all. You gotta get because and there's some you pay for it, and it didn't came yet.
I know. I don't care about that.
Huh?
I'm leaving the party. Bye.
Go ahead and
Okay.
select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Honorable C note.
Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swing doors now. Now smash. Shots and goals.
The oldest rivalry in the NFL on the first Sunday night of the year. It's the Coast. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It started in 1921, and now, 97 years later, it's edition number 197 of the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. I'll see you at halftime with a look back at some games from earlier today. But now we head to Lambeau. Standing by, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. And I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. It'll be Aaron Rodgers. By the Packers back in 2005 in the first round, now in his 14th year with Green Bay.
Just 7 starts in 2017 due to a collarbone injury. Tried to come back late in the year to rally the Packers into the playoffs. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done. But one of the best competitors at the quarterback position in the NFL. He's lost Jordy Nelson, one of his best weapons, but he knows how to bring other guys along and turn them into valuable contributors.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Quickly now, here's a look at the Green Bay offense.
Out wide is Davante Adams, named an alternate to his first Pro Bowl in 2017. And how about this for a surprise? 22 receiving touchdowns over the last 2 seasons. That's the most of anyone in the NFL. That's right, anyone. Davante Adams taking advantage of opportunities.
Rodgers to throw on second down.
Wow.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Trubisky draw
Wow,
against Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he is out. Vert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced it.
Mitchell Trubisky's first touchdown pass of his sophomore campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers making their way out. As we look back to last year, I don't know that anybody foresaw how things would play out. Heavy favorites in the NFC North, but the injury to Aaron Rodgers that cost him more than half the season, ultimately too much to over.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And this is picked up by the Bears.
Wow, oh my God.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take.
You know what? Fuck that. I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Fucking ball.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Throwing here, Trubisky. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. You know, projections for him were a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a first-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 7. So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And it finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Rodgers going to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
What the
And fires one incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised.
That's fucking good.
Where that time it fell incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his target, it's caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a 1st and goal. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now Jones. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do it.
And they'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are back within a score. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. For the Bears last season, Charles, as they come out here, a 2-game improvement, but when you go from 3-13 to 5-11, not enough to save their coaching staff. So in comes 40-year-old Matt Nagy. He's the new head coach and seems to be bringing a new optimism with him.
Yeah, and you hate to put too much on the shoulders of not just a new head coach.
Hey, bro, should I trade for Jordan Howard? What running back should I trade for?
This is the city of broad shoulders, and I think that he has them. And he's looking forward to working with this new crew. And similar to teams that really elevated with coaching changes, the Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams last year, I think that can happen.
Yeah, there's something.
The structure they'll put in place for this quarterback. Quarterback's coach,
for
they will really work with this guy, and I think that this team has a chance to roll.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky.
Wow, he's wide
He
open.
will
Are you
have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter.
And if I should
We
trade
have,
for
and I
running
think it
back,
works a couple of
let me
ways
know
for
who.
this team
Let me
because
know who I should
number
trade
one, you
for.
throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep,
I'm not
now
trading
you get
for
some of those big
Hawkins.
shots
I'm not doing
downfield.
that
That
like
throw
they did in
good
real
for
life.
4. It's
That trade
second
is
down.
retarded.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all
But
tight ends are
let me
created
know-
equal because everything was right. Got the completion,
I need a good
but he's not
running
one of
back.
the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't
Good
turn it into
running
much more.
back. Good.
A second down pass play there, but it's
Gotta be-
incomplete.
Gonna be a
You got
power
young
back.
quarterback, maybe
Got
that's
some speed in there. So dropping the
About that,
comments.
because when the game starts to
Who
move
it should be.
fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Buying time to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Jordan Howard, Derrick Henry,
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
I want a running back that has a
Coming
lot
in,
of
he really liked his chance of having a big
you
year
know,
based on
power,
a terrific
but not
offseason.
so much
And runs
pass.
like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Hold on.
And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This bitch isn't hurt.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Packers on third down. A perfect 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers now to throw. Steps away.
Wow. Oh my God, I did not mean to do that.
Eddie Jackson picks it past the 20.
Fuck.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
I did not mean to do that.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook.
Now the ball comes loose, and I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now it's Trubisky.
Caught
out left side by Robinson.
Wow.
Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 58 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end.
An extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
He was wide.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
And he freaking dropped it. Are you serious?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Why? Don't play Madden. Can't hold on to the fucking ball.
Now the Packers get set to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
What? Oh my God.
He'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. You keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So one quarter in the books here on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We're back to Lambeau in just a moment.
I'll freaking take that.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers finding his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll pitch it out to Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there.
What a
big
catch.
loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, a
I'm gonna let
12-yard
the field
touchdown.
take the ball. I don't trust myself. Especially if we're leaving.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Running with Howard. And they can't bring him down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking
Wow.
he's got a man. It's Robinson.
Oh, man.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Trubisky now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Ha-ha.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Trubisky is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He could have had it big.
Right. Excellent
He's
coverage,
playing
breaks
too
on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
On 3rd down, Trubisky dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
We could have had that interception, but no.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie corner, Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he finds Malcolm Mitchell here. And they'll get him down up past the 15. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The All-Pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Oh my God.
Jonathan Bullard. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there.
The damn ball.
Me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, Denver's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run.
Now Trubisky lost the football.
I'll take that.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, Trubisky got his name completed. That's Burton. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th and 9.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes Ty Montgomery and the rest of his offensive mates to take over. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game. Probably something they need to do more of here, losing in the second quarter.
When you're riding your best horse, you've got to lather him up. The best running backs I've ever talked to, they've all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good sweat until I get to 20 carries.
You're full of good wisdom. Let's see if they can get him into the game more now. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards at a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they'll get 9.
not here.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not at the door.
Go outside, CJ.
Okay, Mom. Told you I was doing a video.
as that sets him up better for third down. Packers on third down. They've been...
Yo, you want to make a video soon? On Black Ops or something?
Very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
319!
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Rodgers with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a lot of beat thundering downfield off of the toss play, and it takes me back to when I was a kid and watching USC play. Remember the old toss that they ran? They used to call student body right or student body left because everyone was out in front of the ball.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Trubisky will throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. On third down, this is Howard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on fourth down. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. A very solid gain of 27.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, here's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Graham. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Trubisky now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football, situational football, is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school.
He missed
and
it.
Now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Well, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Again to Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's got his target. It's Cobb. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of it, but it's not a bad idea to... It's a good running back dive play.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Trubisky with the give to Howard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't.
You can rename the people's things. Joe Bad. CJ.
React and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They run with Howard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Fuck me. Oh my god.
I think we got a jump here.
Fucker than me, boy.
Hey, Chris.
So a jump there defensively.
It's not Chris.
It's a kill.
Xavier.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball.
Bro, my mom got
And
pizza.
that last penalty makes his third down play.
Bro, I got what?
Interesting. 3rd and 5.
Oh, I think you said your mom got B. I was gonna be like, by who?
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 2 yards on that play. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath.
Bro, I'm thinking about getting
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're
He missed
counting
it.
on is your back to
Holy
use his
shit,
legs
he was
and
way
his
off.
elusiveness to make people
Because I wouldn't shit he was way off.
In this case,
No, for real, go look at it.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up
Where's the
lacking.
freaking ball?
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage.
Where's your
But
plan?
you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance,
Nothing. I'm renaming
it's a 50-50
people's
proposition at best.
You know how you can text you on PS on PlayStation?
Here for a modest gain.
I'm renaming y'all's names
Tough
to y'all
running
actual
there. That's
names.
a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet,
Too
but they
late,
do set
dude.
you up in good position on 2nd down.
Again, it's Jones.
Look this up.
And
I'm
he brought
looking
down,
good,
looks like right at
CJ
the
Dillon.
40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive
Chill the
moving.
fuck out.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball,
I
protect
made
this lead,
yours,
give it to the
Chris.
backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Now Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle.
What time is it?
Slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space.
Hey, where'd
underneath.
Christian come from?
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
Shit, Kyle
Off
Fuller
the
almost got
corner,
his
where'd
ankle
he
taken.
come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he's a big factor in the run game, no gain.
That catch puts him over 70 yards
Okay.
receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Is your cousin in the line?
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at
Oh,
something else.
whose team are you, CJ? You're going up against the Bears?
Size, the hands.
Oh, that's touchdown.
I mean, can flat
Oh, that's
out run.
touchdown.
You put that whole package together, you line up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Back-to-back nice
Walk him,
gains.
walk
That one
him.
for 14 yards and another 1st.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a
No,
run,
intention.
I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Wow.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
That was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end
Y'all
zone
already
first and
did that.
foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
Why so many people streaming on Fortnite? Look how many people streaming on Fortnite, Dean.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot of that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
Cause my grandma always shipping.
This guy,
Don't shipping on stupid stuff.
Guy you can spot pretty easily.
How come you didn't go to I thought you said you go to your mom's on the weekend.
I do sometimes. Whenever I feel
And
it.
they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll
Whenever I
get.
feel like it.
It's third down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles.
My mom's working this weekend.
Get to that big frame. I hope he can scatter some bodies,
Alright, come on,
unable
we're
to
going
get it done.
That's not working.
Yards on the punt.
And she is. She said she's working
That
this.
will come the offense as they take
What?
over. Rodgers will
That
bring
was
the
not
back
me.
up with a
She better
first
not
and
say
10
me.
at their own 28-yard line.
She better not. I swear she's going to do you.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Hey.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll go again to Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
And he finds Jimmy Graham. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football.
She said let her come in and pop the food in here.
They've got a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy
Are you
of
watching the
midfield at
live?
the 49-yard line.
Hold on. I can't even find his thing. Wait. I know how to find it.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back
Oh!
to him? He has something
He
going
tipped it. Oh my god.
No.
I'm glad he caught it.
with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense. And in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Rodgers,
Are you still live?
throw on second down.
Yep.
Looking left side him, he's got him in. It's Cobb.
Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move! Oh my god, what?
Oh my god.
One touchdown.
Oh my god.
Packers add 6
Yo,
to
you
their
talking
lead.
about ready to move?
That drive, they really
Yo.
increased their cushion.
Bro, you gotta go
Yo,
through that
what
move.
Military to
You
me.
have to, oh
Very
my god.
precise.
Hold on, move. This is on my face. What I go through it?
And they
I'm
just
gonna go
got
to
it
YouTube.
done.
Don't go
Slowly
through
but
it.
surely
Go to
now
YouTube.
starting to pull away
fucking
a little bit.
move.
Things looking good for them here in the third
Oh,
quarter.
you juked him out or something?
Yeah. Bro, you gotta look at
You also
what
drain
a
clock, too,
freaking
with a
move.
drive like that.
What's the
So
play
you
there?
really give yourself an advantage.
Wow. Damn, what a move.
Odyssey.
Damn, what a move. Alright, I'm trying to look at it.
It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter.
Tell me when you want it, because I'll go to instant replay. Oh, never mind, it's a new quarter, I can't. You're gonna have to rewind it out a little bit. Maybe like,
Alright, I'm on it.
give me a second. Alright, so replay it about...
Bro, it's not, it won't even let me replay it.
Yeah, well, get the red line.
It's not done yet. It's live.
Yeah, it won't let me do it. Oh, you drink dirty. I want that.
Never mind, you can't rewind it. But damn, what a move.
Damn, why did you should have recorded it or something?
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Top 10 ways. Top 10 ways.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep it going. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it going. He might need a massage.
Bro, you still gotta make the part 2 when you pull up on the ballers.
I know, you want to do it when I get off of this?
And it'll be a second and long.
Is that what?
Well, so much
I said we still have to.
I'm saying you want to do it. You want to do it after I'm done with
that kind of yardage. Not a great start.
I bet.
Now it's Trubisky.
I'm talking about the defense.
And they'll get him down here at the 20.
Yeah, I didn't really put the mesh on me. I already go get back. I ain't.
Set up a third down.
Dude, weren't you the one that got the rest?
Through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
They're in on the table.
Oh my God, he beat the shit out of me.
It's a foot race.
I thought you said something else.
And he takes this one in for a
Bears touchdown.
Are you watching it?
And the
No.
Bears get a bit closer.
They're on Black Ops 3.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing.
Wait,
Fortunately,
if
he's
we want to
playing
make
pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue
You
to
said
call
whenever
his
you're.
number. Right now, he needs
You said whenever you're done with it.
It's not popping on.
Now
It's not popping
Jones.
on. But it's over.
Shifts past him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The game's almost over anyway. Shoot.
What quarter?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
41 to
I guess
31.
it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice
Freaking
place to
move.
live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there. And boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
No.
Now Rodgers.
And that control's gonna die.
Got him! Got him!
No, I do not have a charger.
And out across midfield down to the 40.
You don't have a charger.
That one goes for
What?
24
You don't have a charger?
His big game continues.
I don't use chargers for my controllers. I use the multiple charger one. It's in a time.
So how we?
We just saw him get
Then
open yet again.
How are we
He's
supposed
also
to
made adjustments as the defense.
The controller I'm using is charged.
And he's going to get this.
Bro,
Joseph
just watch the video.
Another nice gain. 16
I feel like
yards
it.
there and a first down.
Just watch the
Right.
video so you control it. Your controller can charge.
Is he getting stronger as
No.
this game moves
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
Joseph put on the fact that y'all don't want real beef from me.
in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
He said y'all don't want real beef from me.
At this rate.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
But yeah,
2 yards on the carry there.
you can't use the blue on because the blue is pretty messed up.
You want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're
It's on
looking
98.
for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Graham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
You know, 5544, 5006.
Rodgers
I don't
gives
know.
this to
I
Jamal
didn't.
Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
You know we mine. Oh, what?
A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few.
Hello?
Obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it
Oh, I
done.
can do it sometimes.
What play is called?
You got your headphone.
Not really. No. Yes,
What?
ma'am.
What? No what?
It's fun.
Making a YouTube video?
Yo, guys, it's fun.
I'm fucking tired of you. You're not wrong.
I did say that the first time. You must have not heard me.
What? Say what the first time?
Well, the quarter
No,
is
I'm watching.
No, yeah, you said make me. Yeah.
Don't touch me again. Touch me, bitch.
You got it. Can you give me how? Can you get my?
He keep touching me, keep hitting me and stuff.
You being real good.
He been a crybaby.
Still crying.
You did, bro.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
I'm not doing nothing.
CJ.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage
Yeah.
and dominating right now on this drive.
Yeah, actually you do.
Yo.
That control
The
that you bought
offense
you
on
on
third
that.
down tonight. They've
What?
had plenty of
I'll be right
success.
back.
8 conversions, looking for a 9th. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Yeah, just like when I'm at my house and I tell him to get out, mom makes him get out
Resulted in
instantly.
losing yardage back to the 3. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Because I only listen. So I always listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, CJ?
She cut my phone off.
Right, CJ?
She always do that.
She cut my fucking phone.
If it's off, why is still like on it though?
She turned off the calling service.
She turned off the calling service, man.
I don't know what that means.
It means slow. Oh, I'm tired.
This thing, boy. Whoa, boy.
Oh my God, today.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy.
Grinch.
Glitch.
You get that.
Puffer.
What? Purifier.
Heat wave.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy, sit still. Wow, it's 4-14. My team is so trash.
What time is it?
Stay still, boy. Stay still, boy.
Move.
Damn.
Stay still, boy.
Where's? Oh, I know.
Bro, can you move?
I got my monitor in my. Yo, rolling on my list. Like that. But I just did. I cut my toe out.
Got you, bitch. Haha. Yeah. But this.
No, stop.
No.
Yo, this gun is. Yo, this gun is such a beast.
Who's a nigga?
Oh my God.
Who's a...
All of us are niggas.
Right here. I have to say, this nigga right here.
The train coming, golf.
You don't own nothing in my house.
Who?
Boys. They say you don't own
Think I
nothing.
don't.
I do own shit in here, the fuck.
What you want?
Everything that's mine in this house, I own this. This system, I own this. This laptop, I own this. That sponge, I own that.
What about your clothes?
I own my clothes too. What are you, stupid?
That's it.
I know it. Why you don't own?
Raheem does own. Raheem does. Why would he want to buy a door? Houses come with doors. What are you, slow?
And you know, on the house.
So? Exactly. I don't like this house. And she been living here for 16 years.
And I don't like our house either.
Our house is way better than this, nigga.
Kind of, but it's just like ants in there everywhere.
Cause y'all stupid ass.
It's ants in the bathroom, my room, everywhere. Even your room.
Cause y'all dumb ass let them in. Damn, you talking about there's ants everywhere cause your stupid ass let them in.
No, I did not, boy. It come from that porch now.
Yeah, cause one of y'all probably
That's
let
where it
them
come from
in.
outside because this tiny hole. And I see a Lambo. I saw a Lambo. It's behind you.
And you saw Lambo.
A Lambo.
Haha.
The Lambo right there. He's right there, boy. Look right here, CJ.
That's what your whole head look like.
Look, it's right there, right there. Look, he's like.
I didn't take no effort. And my team's so garbage. How did I join this game late and I'm the first place?
How many kills you got? 30.
12 and 6. Wow, I didn't see them. Gotta stay positive.
I got 12 and 7.
Like Xavier.
Yeah, my room not dirty no more except that thing right
Oh
there.
my gosh. Damn.
He got carpet.
Boy.
I like houses with carpets. I don't like houses with different type of floors except for carpets.
Like, this place was got no carpet at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got carpet.
There's one carpet in, come on, man, that's not ugly.
Talking about the floor. The floor isn't carpeted.
No, I said the carpet in grandma's room.
Yeah.
Look at all those oh, lots of people on you. There were like 3 people on you. It was 4 on me.
My kill, bitch. What? My kill, bitch. Yo, my team's so garbage.
Wait a minute, wait.
They win. They only need to get 1 more kill and they already win. And the dude hit his head on this. That dude did this.
What?
The sun is right off.
No.
CJ was the first person to see killing that dude. How many kills he got? That dude got 30 kills, I think.
DLC.
Why did he stop that? You're a good guy?
I'm not a good guy at all. I have 2 records.
That's your
Snapchat. If you go to boats, I ain't your fucking friends.
They'll start things
Oh,
on
y'all
first
can-
with Torrey Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
You look at my girlfriend?
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that is incomplete here.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball 4 yards or more on first down, what you're aiming for, they tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Exactly.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
From everybody that goes to boat. I'm not his friend either, the fuck.
It turned out to be
What's not the fuck?
Back from 14 to 18 and still getting their guy, Jair Alexander. An excellent cover man out of Louisville.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Get up!
Yeah, so did I remember because we be waking up on our own.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's it.
I mostly get up for myself. He don't really wake me up.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after
this. Let's do video on Black Ops 3.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't
Got you,
save for the
bitch.
second touchdown.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Clay Matthews.
Hey, man, get your shoes off the couch.
Hey, man, get your shoes off the couch. Yeah, Caesar said that. Yo, I want to see, yo, Chris, I want to spend the night at your house. Yo, Chris, who are you talking to? Oh, you're talking to Tristan. And he said, ask Tristan, where's Aiden?
Aiden's outside.
Aiden's outside.
Appears to be an injured bear on the field.
Hey, man, get your shoes off the couch. Oh, Tristan's in. Wait, where's the PS4 at then? In your room?
Yeah, in my room.
And what? Where's the PS4?
In my room. In the game.
They have a catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here.
What'd you say?
Now you want to do a Black Ops video? I thought we were doing a role play GTA.
Look, we're gonna do the Black Ops 3 video first, okay?
What?
We're gonna do a Black Ops 3 video first, okay?
It's a loss of a full 3
We're doing a Black Ops
brings
video
up
first,
fourth
and then
down.
we'll do the GTA one.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this
one shot he was going.
Incomplete. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So
I'm 7 and 6. I gotta get higher scores.
Get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. Here's Jones.
Rocky. I know I left you. Hey. What? I had to get a shirt. My shirt all hurt. Oh.
Wow. Move. Legit. I better not die. Oh, too slow, boy. I'm gonna knock you don't piece off your head. That's trash as hell.
Quit moving.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy, quit moving. Quit moving.
Bro, why is my team so garbage?
I forgot about this.
How How did he kill me? Damn. I'm finna quit.
Let's go. You don't like nobody, then he can block. He can block.
In the Madden game anyway.
So, you do that, so. He's getting mad for dumb as shit.
I know what I should use. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna make niggas mad. I feel like using that. Oh, what? What, boy? Your boy said still. Be still, boy.
Oh, my phone is freaking rapping. See, this is why I don't get Android. You got Android.
The only reason a lot of people probably like iPhones because they got screen recorders.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On third down, here's Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
What? What is that? Oh yeah, it's time to make people rage. Nah, wait. Again. Ooh, I'm stuck.
Did you even go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do?
It's time to make people rage now.
Okay, shoot crap.
Wait, what? I don't even know how you just killed me, but I got 3 shotguns. Oh, bro, my team is losing. Fuck the 205 Becky. It takes no skill to use this gun, so I'm not gonna use this gun a lot. Yo, what? How was I getting shot? They seen me. Wow, I died again. Not surprised. Everyone that played Call of Duty has died before.
I wasn't trying to get her.
Who? Trying to get who?
Oh, I got Chris.
Yeah, boy, sit down, G. Christian, who's that? Oh, Christian, K. thought you were talking about a different Christian.
In this situation, it was the hands that made the play.
Somebody has the XMC.
An attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Rodgers now to throw.
When I died with the XMC.
That's great. 100 yards receiving for the opener, and it's a first down. He's been a go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down when his way worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Oh shit, I didn't see him. Wow. Damn, they lucky they have the Olympia. Yo, they're so lucky. Oh my gosh. Kinda is. We lost.
Oh yes, Chris.
CJ. Right back.
Touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
CJ.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jordan Howard and the rest of the offense heading back out there. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Perry in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Really?
Pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Trubisky draw play, gives to Howard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play.
About time you
it's
answered.
awfully fun to watch. Even
I went to the bathroom to take a piss and clean my nose.
On 3rd and long. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Bro, I'm beating Chicago Bears 52-31.
It'll be a pickup of 16.
If you think I'm capping, going to lie.
Time for a break.
Nah, I believe you.
But the shouting. We'll finish
what?
I said I believe you. You seem pretty good at Madden anyway.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I'm not fast, so
Got to
probably
try
will
it
be.
here. He's back to throw.
Oh, he should have picked that off.
They had to go for it with such
Yeah, I wonder if you were trash.
And the Packers are going to get the
I'm
football
beating
back
Chicago
in excellent
52 to
field
41.
position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but
My highest score in Madden was 113. That's the highest I ever went.
That's the computer.
Down to about the 22 here.
He probably had it on easy.
Solid run on first down.
Nuh-uh, I put the quarter link long as hell. For like 15 minutes.
Because right now, I could
That's
be
what I
in that
had mine on,
huddle with that offensive line.
That's gonna take wait, but 15 minutes for each quarter.
Some
He said
people
that's
do.
gonna take way too.
So some and Madden I've seen somebody go live on YouTube with 15-minute quarters.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front.
Wow.
And it turned into
The
an
game's
easy
over
first down
anyway. It's only a
conversion.
minute
And maybe a
and
measure
13
of
seconds.
revenge
Then they got the
there.
LBA
He's had his way in
Basculus.
this one,
Did you hear
but
me?
this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, say what you said
Defensively,
again.
they have
I
a little
said
clip to show
it's only 50
positive for
seconds
actually
left.
stopping him
About
running
to
the
score,
football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had.
So what do you want to do? A Black Ops
has
video
carried his feet
first
to
and
the
then
open
GTA roleplay
spaces
or what?
into big yardage all night long.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
Black
different
Ops
size
video
than they're used
first
to
and
seeing
then
in
roleplay?
Chicago playing the middle linebacker
Uh-huh.
position.
Ooh, I would have had the
Undersized
last
his
kill.
speed is
Boy,
absolutely
yo.
overwhelming. And when he arrives with a thump.
You said
The
yes?
city of broad shoulders
Yeah.
loves Roquan Smith.
But my ratio was a 2, bro. Damn, that ratio was a 4. I was 2-1 because I joined late.
Defensively on the deep ball, the secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
Everybody
Offensively,
make
they've had their
that
way with
fucking
them.
speed. And you think you're hot, you're not hot as me. But another nigga thought is better something sweet, so you know I'm BA. Oh, you ain't really shit. Pull up on your block, put that fucking stick.
And now it's all about ball control.
Then start even going.
And that'll carry
So,
over the back line of the end zone for a
this is how the
touchback.
night's gonna go. After this, do a Black Ops video
Now
for a while, and then
Chicago
after that,
getting
do
ready
the
to go
GTA
as they
5
take the
roleplay part 2.
field. They're down big here late.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the
You guys are not gonna come back.
And you had the video mistaken. You should go back and edit the video name to real life situations, not real type shit. Real life situations.
On second down,
You guys
Trubisky.
are not gonna come back. I hope you know that. It's literally 23 seconds left. You guys have no time.
It brings up third.
I thought they came back instantly. Yeah, I was just gonna say, would you be mad?
I would delete my
in that part of the field.
get it
In
back
this
in.
case, no one came up with it.
Now it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete.
Wasting
That's
timeouts, boy.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
55 to 31. Shit, y'all should feel ashamed of yourself. Y'all was up in the first quarter too.
Trubisky, middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Can't let Aaron Rodgers get ahead of
Covered
himself.
defensively as
They'll
they
make
get
it
to him
too
just
fast.
beyond the 45 after the juke.
I've seen it happen.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Trubisky to throw again. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
4, 3,
10 yards
2,
as this offense is
1.
going.
Welcome to me, boy!
Yeah, we took that W, boy.
Game that we get to call together. So special every year, week 1. You had the fly over the
You took the W?
flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football
think
back.
that
you
so
won?
special.
It is an opening day.
You won or
opening
lost?
game.
I
There's
won.
just
Nigga,
nothing
stop
like
fucking
it
playing.
because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts
Probably
for a
trying to
while.
lie and say that you were the winning team, and you were the one that probably got beat.
To the playoffs, to the Super Bowl.
I'll send this
I was
screenshot.
really excited. I could barely sleep.
And no one won't come running up in
So
here.
for Green Bay, they start the
They're gonna
campaign
get
with a
popped
victory in front of an
with a big ass shot,
enthusiastic
not a
home crowd
Glock.
for a Sunday night.
I'ma slide
And
through
they'll
your
get to stay
block.
home again next week as the
I don't
Minnesota
aim at the bottom, I
Vikings
aim
come
at the
to
top.
town. Meanwhile, for Chicago,
And I don't want to
they
hold
go
because
down
she
to
is a
defeat
thought.
here in the opener. And they'll be at
She's
home
like a
next
machine,
week
she wear like a
for
robot.
Hey, don't
with
you
the Seattle
fucking throw it, you
Seahawks.
piece of shit.
So for our entire
What
crew,
are
alongside
you
Charles
talking about?
Davis.
My damn dogs. Throw up and I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
I got so much beef, I can barely
Eat, get back.
paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day.
Wow, but my team is so garbage.
Get to your next game.
We're already losing instantly.
W.
Bad company, bad for your company. Bad company.
That's it, your ass.
Ending the live. Oh, someone's watching it though. Y'all too late. See y'all later. About to go live again on Black Ops.